Hey guys, Bronco Carl 92 here. So Friday, November 2nd. So we're going to commence some work on the 129 Cub Cadet right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this motor out so I can take it apart. I mentioned in an earlier video that I'm going to have to at least replace the piston on it, and just to get this thing going again so it runs. I also have up on the bench there amongst all the other junk, a super steer front axle on that thing from, I believe it was an 1872, and I got these other wheels over here with the 1-inch spindles, and I'm going to throw that axle under there after we get the engine out. I also ordered for the steering column it's called a raw steering upgrade. I believe it's some bushings or whatever to take the play out of the front end here, because you see how much wheel movement we have here, and really not much reaction from the this part down here. So these things commonly get a lot of wear in them. So set the camera up. We'll start unbolting the engine, and we'll take you along. Okay, so here's where we're at. I got a jack stand under here. I took the generator off. I removed the PTO arm that was on here. Wiring for the generator. Ground wire off the back here. The two cables for the choke and the throttle, they came off very easy. It's just these clips here. Air cleaner's off. I'm just unbolting the engine block right now. Look at all the play in there. I mean, these things are so worn out. You can see really good down there. So I got 3 more bolts. I'll lift the engine out, and then we'll start working on the axle. So I'll turn you back on in a second. Alright guys, the engine's out. That wasn't really too hard. So there's the 4 bolts on the bottom, and then there's the coupler on the back, and that thing just lifted right out. It's pretty heavy. It's cast iron. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the wheelbarrow tires off of here, and I think there is a roll pin right here that I need to pound out, and I can get this this pivot point out. And once the pivot point's out, we can get the axle out. So we'll do that next. Man, this thing needs a clean. Alright, so I've got the roll pin out from over here, and this pin seems to be a little stuck, so I'm going to use my new favorite Chinese tool from Harbor Freight. Let's see if we can knock this thing out. Plate over here, soldered with a couple of screws. Let me get that out so I can get the air hammer in there. Got the plate out. Let's give this another shot. That's one way to get it out. Okay, so the pin's intentionally neck down right here, I guess, for grease, and that's kind of what I guess it got caught up on. Plus the end of it's not really that nice, so I'll have to dress that up a little bit on the grinder. Okay, so here's a little comparison between the original axle and the one I'm installing. The one in the front here, or the one closest to my foot, right here. That's the this is the original, and this has, I guess, a kingpin style knuckle arrangement, and you can see they're very worn out over here. And of course, the new style. Like I said, I believe this is from I think this is from an 1872. Actually has a grease fitting here, which that one doesn't. The spindles are 1 inch diameter, and of course the top steer, just like the other one, with this splined collar. And these spindles here are also 1 inch, and these are only 3/4. The bigger spindles will benefit if I was thinking about maybe putting a snow blower on the front of this thing, if I can find one. I'd like to restore one. I think that would be pretty cool. But like I said, the main thing is that this axle is obviously heavier and better. This one also has some damage in it right here. These little cuts in here from the belt, not the belt, the undercarriage assembly for the lawnmower. The pulleys cut into this. Now this axle was actually replaced a few years ago, well, many years ago now, probably about 15 or 18 years ago, because they dug in so far that the axle actually snapped right here. So this one has a little bit of damage now. I don't know if that would really be enough to cause a break, but it's definitely not good. So let me get this one stuck up under there, and we'll turn you back on in a bit. Hey guys, alright, so I've taken the axle and put it in the parts washer and actually cleaned it up, and now I'm going to put it back in. So let's see if we can do this. I cleaned the pin up a little bit too, but it's quite hammered, so hey, what's going on with that? Oh. So it seems that down on the frame, I guess right here, where's my finger? We gotta do a little dress up because I guess the belt has cut in to the frame here and tore the metal that way. So let me grind that off and we'll try again. Okay, take two. Good. Alright, the axle's in. Let's get the spindles and hang them next. Almost forgot we got to put the roll pin back in here, so beautiful. Okay, so here's our left side spindle, and here is our top steer mount and drag link. So all this stuff will be taken apart again and painted later. It's just that I need this tractor to roll around so I can clean it. Or put the engine back in. Guess with storm aftermath now, I guess this is a good diversion. There's nothing really good to watch on TV. It's all depressing. My wife wants to watch all of it, I guess. So, okay, that rod looks like it's a little long, so I'll probably have to change that out for the other one. Alright, on to the other side. And then I just have to find the tie rod and the wheels. Give me a minute. Alright, so I found all the tie rods. I bolted them on. I adjusted my drag link. I didn't realize that the steering was actually at full lock before, so that's why the rod didn't fit. So, there's that way. And there's that way. So that's why they call it super steer. See how much the wheels actually lay over. At least that's what I think they call it, super steer. It makes sense to me. They're a little towed in right now, but I can adjust all that later on. So this thing's not really going to be going anywhere. It just needed to be mobile. So let me just get her off the jack here. They lay over a lot. I'm probably going to adjust that tie rod just a little bit more. The drag link. So that's that. So anyway, I'm going to put the motor up on the bench, and I'll start taking the motor apart. I don't know, maybe tomorrow or something. I also have the grill assembly to work on. This never had headlights. I want to put headlights on it. I bought some retainers a while ago, so all I got to do is basically cut the metal out in the hood area, and or excuse me, the grill support, and mount these retainers. And so we'll do a video on that soon, also. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go upload this. Thanks for watching, and take care.